My name is Ian Sanchez, and I go by the name Pink Eye. I'm a recording artist. I was born in Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic, and I moved here when I was 5, raised in Lancaster, and I identify as a recording artist. To me, taking up space as a queer artist of color in Lancaster is all about being authentic in every space that you show up to and allowing that to set a precedent for other people who might, go in that same space later, and not to try to change yourself to any sort of expectation. There's definitely always times when, a performance happens and you don't get the crowd response that you necessarily want. And there was one time where I kind of felt like, I was like, you know what, nobody was dancing, nobody was feeling it, it must be awful music. But, that just kind of comes with the art form, and it's something that you have to kind of get over really quickly. But I push through it because I literally have no choice. I feel like I have to do it to live. I like sing in the shower, I sing in the car, and somebody can say the word mustard, and I'll be like, mustard, 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 mustard. I'll just be like, whatever it is, I'll be like, put it on your bun, put it on your bun. My passion for singing inspires my art. It's the reason why I want to write music in the first place. And also just the amazing artists that have come before us, that I've listened to growing up, all the artists that were on the radio, the top 40s. And I really appreciate a lot of the artists of color too that have taken up so much space that now in our mainstream it's so popular to see R&B and rap and soulful music. So yeah, I definitely am inspired by the artists who came before. I would say the message or emotion that I hope people walk away from is joy and a feeling of lightheartedness and catharsis. I like to make music that is just a form of escape for people to just have a good time. My art is supporting a more inclusive space in Lancaster because I feel like when I take up space, I also am creating new space. Sometimes if somebody who is running a venue or a show sees a person of color, a queer artist that's doing well, they might say oh, I'm going to book more artists and, sort of create that lane for people. So hopefully just, living the life when walking the walk. One piece of advice that I have for other artists is to find a way to sound like themselves and really try to find a sound that works with your strengths and not necessarily what you think people want you to sound like. I chose Mink Up as a place to interview in because I come here every morning for a latte, and I like the people who work here. They remember your order and your name if you come here for a while, and you can get a good cup of coffee for $5. And Lancaster is full of amazing top tier coffee shops that charge too much. So that's why I come here.